Okay, wetin be your work?
Robbery.
How many years ago you don start robbery? Wetin lead you into robbery? How you take start robbery? Where exactly you start the robbery from? Na for Lagos or from where?
Yo, welcome back to Tuko Radar, where we uncover the stories that shape nations, change power, and expose the hidden corner of society. Today's story is one of the darkest, most feared, and most unforgettable names in Nigeria's criminal history. From the dark street of Ogun State to the shadowy corner of Lagos, one man rose from the nothing to become a walking nightmare, a name that struck fear into citizens and even the police. Godogodo.
Okay, wetin be your work?
Robbery.
How many years ago you don start robbery?
8 years ago.
Wetin lead you into robbery? How you take start robbery?
And two friends and joined the robbery.
Where exactly you start the robbery from? Na for Lagos or from where?
From Lagos.
Where for Lagos?
Dumping. Katanga already dumped dustbin.
For around where?
I believe that side.
Wetin you go do for Katangwa? How you take reach there?
I don't come up for
Wetin happen?
nothing happen na bad spirit I go call am. I just come up for house. My papa and mama come there, come carry me like 3 times. I will back there. They carry me come out 3 days. I will go back there. From there, they just leave me and starting my life there. And starting they sell smoke Indian on top the bowler there. From there, bad friend that come say, hold this bag for us. Keep am well. Police come. Nah, go on this side there. Before they give me all those things now, they buy something from my hand. Buy like something 300. They will give me 1,000 no collection.
Like wetin be the something wey dem dey buy from you?
I dey sell all this call ogidiga, orimalu, all this drink. I dey sell and when they smoke jedi, dancing and this thing. They will just stay with me till 7 in the evening. They will left.
This is not story of glory. This is a story of choices, consequences, fear, and an empire built on blood. Settle in, because this is a journey deep into the mind of a criminal legend and the fall that shocked a nation. Every criminal has a beginning, and Godogodo's story starts in Ogun State, Nigeria. Born into poverty, surrounded by hardship, and raised in an environment where survival was a daily fight, Godogodo's uplifting planted seed he never escaped from. Growing up, he wasn't the strongest or the most respected. In fact, he spent many years drifting, doing odd jobs, and feeling invisible. But Lagos had a way of calling people who were desperate from opportunity or hungry for power. In his early 20s, Godogodo left Ogun State and headed to the city that would change his destiny forever. Lagos was chaotic, Lagos was wild, and Lagos had an underworld waiting for men willing to do anything. It didn't take long before the streets pulled him in. Godogodo didn't start as a leader, he started as a small-time hustler, a young man just trying to survive. But Lagos taught him fast. He learned how crime worked, who controlled what, and why fear was the strongest currency. Soon, he graduated from petty theft to armed robbery, and not just any robberies. He specialized in high-stake operation targeting banks, armored vehicles, highway travelers, and police stations. His fearlessness, or some would call it ruthlessness, gained him a deadly reputation. He built a gang, a loyal one that believed that could take on anyone, even the police. By the late 1990s and early 2000s, Godogodo became one of Nigeria's most wanted criminals. The media called him a monster. The police called him a ghost. Victim called him death. And yet, among criminals, his name carried respect, the kind only violence can buy. But no kingdom of terror lasts forever. By his mid-30s, the Nigeria Police Force launched a coordinated manhunt. State after state, raid after raid, they searched for the man who had made a mockery of their authority. The more they hunted him, the more unpredictable he became, and the more dangerous he was. Finally, after years of pursuit, an elite police squad traced his movements. The night of the raid was swift, explosive, and final. Shots echoed through the streets, doors were kicked in, lives were lost. But at the end of that long, bloody operation, Godogodo was arrested. His reign of terror, an era of fear that haunted Lagos, was over. The ghost has been captured. After his arrest, something unexpected happened. Godogodo spoke. He confessed on camera, revealing the truth behind his first robbery, his first killing, his first regrets, his fear, his broken childhood, his realization that the road he chose would never end well. His confession shocked the nation. For the first time, Nigerians heard the man behind the name, not the legend, but human being drowning in choice he can never undo. His voice was calm, almost empty. He talked about death as if it were normal. He talked about fear as if he had forgotten what it felt like. He talked about regrets as if they come too late. The confession became one of the most watched criminal breakdowns in Nigeria's history, a chilling reminder of what happened when society failed young men and when young men choose violence over life. The story of Godogodo is not a celebration of crime. It's a lesson, a warning, a mirror. It shows how the environment we grow up it can shape us, how choice defines destiny, and how a single life can impact an entire nation. From Ogun State to Lagos, he carved a path built on terror. But in the end, that same path consumed him. If you learned something today, if this story opened your eyes, make sure you like, subscribe, and share this documentary so others can see the truth behind the legend. This is Tuko Radar, where real story meet real consequences. I am your host Alpha. Until next time, stay away, stay informed, and always keep your radar tuned. One love, peace.